Located just north of downtown Nashville and just a long fly ball from the state capitol, by 1885 Athletic Park had become the home of Nashville professional baseball. The park was later renamed Sulphur Dell. We brought together some members of the Nashville Old Timers Baseball Association to reminisce about the ballpark where they watched their professional heroes play and later played themselves.
Baseball was huge at Sulphur Dell. Every kid wanted to go to Sulphur Dell to watch the Nashville Vols. Larry Taylor was one of my first heroes, and now he's a personal friend of mine now, and it's hard for me to believe, but those were my big heroes.
Visiting managers often referred to the park as Sulphur Hell. Built on the site of an old landfill, right field was lovingly referred to as the dump.
I don't remember the exact dimensions. It was 230 something feet or something like that, but you had to hit the ball almost that high to get it out of there, and you had the dump, which was almost a 45-degree angle, and then a plateau for a guy to stand on top of that, and then had a green monster on top of that.
The hill was very disastrous when I came in '55. It was very sharp with a little ledge for the right fielder to stand on to get started. And naturally, it was so steep, I saw several people fall down on the first step.
Well, we thought it was great, just because it was, it was almost an anomaly. And compared to today's standards, I don't think they would, most of the major league teams would let their players get onto the dump and run downhill to catch a fly ball, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Another special aspect of the field was its tendency to flood in the spring due to the nearby Cumberland River.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing pictures. I didn't see it flooded, but I remember seeing pictures of the paper where they couldn't play because of water. It took it a while to go down.
Even with its quirks and anomalies, many recall Sulphur Dell as a very special place to play and to watch.
And then we got a chance to play, and it was almost like you were playing in Yankee Stadium, because we were so used to just normal parks playing in. But to go to the Dell, it was something special, you know.
Back then, just to get a ticket was pretty good. And but we usually sat down somewhere around the first base line. And we always got there early so we could see everything going on. And just the ballpark itself was, anybody that hadn't got to see it, it's amazing. Right field fence, the dump, it was just unbelievable.
The park seated around 7,000, but at times as many as 14,000 packed into the ballpark, sitting in front of the outfield wall on the hills. And if a ball was hit out there where the fans were, it was a ground rule double.
It wasn't unusual to have a sellout on a Friday or Saturday night, maybe 7,000 people, but a good 3,000 people, Tuesday through Thursday, Monday through Thursday, something like that.
But the most important for the old timers is that it harkens back. It brings us back for Nashville, our professional roots. It gives us something more to have that feel from the old Sulphur Dell where our Vols played, and where Babe Ruth had played, and Lou Gehrig, and the Negro Leagues. It had a strong Negro League presence there that we can't forget about. We've got a deep Negro League baseball root here in Nashville.
The last game was played at Sulphur Dell on September the 8th, 1963. The Nashville Vols swept a doubleheader from visiting Lynchburg. It was demolished in 1969, but many people are anxiously looking forward to the return of baseball at Sulphur Dell.
I really think it's great. I think it's good for Nashville, and I think it'll be great for the town where they put it, because, it drew really good back then, and I'm sure it will again when they get it built.
The Nashville Sounds will open at First Tennessee Park on Friday, April the 17th. For the Tennessean, I'm Skip Nipper.